Oxygen, a vital element for life on Earth, plays a crucial role in various biological and physical processes. But what would happen if Earth lost all its oxygen for just 60 seconds? Oxygen is primarily produced through photosynthesis, a process where green plants, algae, and some bacteria convert carbon dioxide and sunlight into oxygen and glucose. This process is responsible for producing the majority of the Earth's oxygen supply, making these organisms the lungs of our planet. Oxygen is essential for life as we know it. It is a key component of the air we breathe and is necessary for cellular respiration, a process in which organisms convert food into energy. Oxygen also plays a vital role in the ozone layer's formation, protecting life on Earth from harmful ultraviolet radiation. Chemically, oxygen is a highly reactive nonmetal and an oxidizing agent that readily forms compounds with most elements. It is a part of the chalcogen group on the periodic table and is a highly electronegative atom. Oxygen's reactivity and ability to form compounds are crucial for many of Earth's processes, including combustion, respiration, and the formation of water. If Earth were to lose all its oxygen for 60 seconds, the effects would be immediate and catastrophic. Firstly, without oxygen, all humans and animals would lose consciousness after a few seconds and could suffer irreversible brain damage shortly after. Without oxygen, all internal combustion engines would stop, causing a sudden halt to all forms of transportation. All buildings made of concrete would turn to dust, as oxygen is an integral part of concrete. Even the Earth's crust contains oxygen. Without it, the ground would crumble. The sudden loss of oxygen, even for a brief period like 60 seconds, would pose significant challenges for industries and technology. Industries rely heavily on oxygen for various processes, including combustion, oxidation, and as a reactant in chemical manufacturing. A sudden loss of oxygen would halt these processes immediately. Industries might employ oxygen-independent energy sources, such as batteries or alternative fuels that do not require oxygen for combustion, to protect workers from hypoxia. Industries could have pressurized oxygen masks and safe rooms with emergency oxygen supplies. Automated systems could be designed to safely shut down operations in the absence of oxygen to prevent damage to equipment and materials. Modern technology, particularly in the field of electronics, does not directly rely on oxygen to function. However, the production of technology often involves processes that use oxygen. Data centers and critical infrastructure often use UPS systems to maintain power during outages. These systems could provide a short-term solution to keep essential services running. Technologies that monitor environmental conditions could trigger alarms and initiate emergency protocols to protect sensitive equipment and data. In manufacturing, materials that react with oxygen could be stored in inert atmospheres to prevent degradation during oxygen loss. Oxygen is crucial in healthcare for life support and various medical procedures. These devices, which extract oxygen from the air, would be ineffective without atmospheric oxygen. Hospitals would need to rely on stored oxygen in tanks or liquid form. Medical facilities would need to have protocols to quickly switch to alternative oxygen sources for patients on life support. The absence of oxygen would have a profound impact on both living and non-living things. For living organisms, the effects would be devastating. Humans and animals would suffer from hypoxia, a condition caused by a lack of oxygen, leading to dizziness, shortness of breath, and potentially death. Plants, despite producing oxygen, also need it to survive. They use it to break down glucose into energy, a process known as respiration. Without oxygen, they would not be able to produce energy and would die. Non-living things would also be affected. Many metals would no longer be prone to rust without the presence of oxygen. Fires, which require oxygen to burn, would be extinguished. The sky would appear black, as oxygen molecules scatter sunlight to create a blue sky. Oxygen, though often taken for granted, is a fundamental pillar of life and matter on Earth. While this scenario is purely hypothetical, it serves as a stark reminder of our reliance on this vital element.